Again, we have the capsule, we have the cortex, we have the medulla, we have the renal pyramids, we have the renal columns, we have the renal papilla here. You can see them where it would sprinkle urine out, kind of like a watering can. We have the minor calyx that join to form the major calyx. Here's the major calyx. And again, all the major calyces are going to join into the renal pelvis that will drain the urine down the ureter. Ureter. We have the renal artery, segmental artery, lobar artery, interlobar artery, arcuate artery, interlobular artery, interlobular vein, arcuate vein, interlobar vein, into the renal vein. I believe that's it on this guy. This is extreme close-up of this area right here. So again, we see capsule, cortex, medulla, interlobar artery, arcuate artery, interlobular artery, afferent arteriole, glomerulus, efferent arteriole, peritubual capillaries, interlobular vein, arcuate vein, interlobar vein. We have, again, our whole nephron structure. We have our glomerus with the Bowman's capsule around it. Together, the glomerus and the Bowman's capsule is the renal corpuscle. We have the proximal convoluted tubule, the descending loop of Henle, the ascending loop of Henle, the distal convoluted tubule, the collecting tubule, and here's where the renal papilla is to drain the urine. Extreme close-up of this. So afferent arteriole, efferent arteriole, glomerus, the Bowman's capsule or the glomerular capsule. Altogether, that is the renal corpuscle and the proximal convoluted tubules right there.
So this would be the high